make a film, you're bound to make some mistakes. But these are the biggest mistakes which made the final cut in movies. Let's start off with good old Lord of the Rings. In the scene where Baggins is walking with his friend, there seems to be a car in the background. And if you didn't know, Lord of the Rings is set in a time where cars were far from being invented. So yeah, that's a little oopsie. But luckily, the people who worked on Lord of the Rings caught wind of this and quickly deleted it before so many people could see that it was in the final film. But still, imagine having a car in medieval times. Wouldn't it just be funny? People would lose their minds. Next, let's go to good old HP.
Get out of my house.
In Harry Potter, apparently, Harry is supposed to have his mother's eyes, but they're not as green as they're supposed to be in the books. Also, some people have pointed out that when Harry's mum was a kid, her eyes were different from when she was an adult. But, I mean, the studio hasn't said anything about, we got this wrong. So, maybe fans are just trying to get HP down. Okay, now that we're done roasting HP, just kidding, no we're not.
Stop. You're going to take someone's eye out.
You do it then if you're so clever.
Go on. Wingardium Leviosa.
Alright, we are. Now we're going to start roasting the Game of Thrones because they have many mistakes. But we're going to focus on 3 main ones. The first one is a water bottle.
A bottle of water?
In Game of Thrones. And just like in Lord of the Rings, this was made a long time before water bottles were actually made. So, yeah, another big oopsie there, studio. Also, apparently in Game of Thrones, there is a Starbucks cup on the table. And this was set in a time where Starbucks was far from being invented, let alone cups looking like this. So, I mean, another big oopsie. And the final mistake in Game of Thrones is apparently there was a necklace worn by a woman, and without her, it was supposed to reveal that she was a very old woman because it was supposed to hide her age. However, in one scene, she takes it off and she doesn't look like an old woman. So, maybe it's not the necklace she needs. Anyway, that is mere but a taste of all the weird thing which happens in films. But if you enjoyed, then please subscribe and I will see you all in the next one.